Would you like to go to a bar and have a drink? I am Milton, son of Carpenter and Mary. Dad a carpenter, worked on skyscrapers, Mom Mary Ann. I am the son of a carpenter Mary. I get to make parables, and this is my Tami parable series about Tommy the no-arm Chinese fella. How did he get to be missing both arms? A brown nosing on the Oriental streets, the Chinese unseen business. His boss, Boo, gave him a test of loyalty, told him to stick that right arm into a wood chipper. And Tommy's always been blindly obedient. He slowly fed that right arm into the wood chipper. The left arm, saw what was going on and jumped off. So that left Tommy with no arms. That's a wise thing to do. My parables are wrapped in symbolism. If you see something bad happening to someone who might be the right arm to you being the left arm, don't let it happen to you. Jump off. Tommy, however, because the streets, the Oriental streets in particular, are backwards, he got a promotion. He's management material now. He's bossing a whole lot of folks around. He also got a girlfriend, Rhea. He's always been scaly. He always talks with a hoarse lisp, and he's Chinese, so he likes to stick his tongue out a lot. And now he's missing both arms. He does a mean snake dance. He snaked his way in between Bria and whoever he was dancing with at the Snake Pit, popular dance club somewhere here in LA. Been there ever since, but this doesn't occur at work or at home. You see, Tommy is an amputee. And he attends AA meetings at the bar. It was his idea. He doesn't like telling folks that he stuck his arm into a wood chipper and the other arm jumped off. It makes him look stupid. So folks are always asking him that. So he listens in to his fellow amputees, the stories they have about how they lost their arms, and he uses them. Hezekiah fell off the wagon. And, he's honest. Don't have cars. He fell off the wagon. The next wagon over ran over his arm. So he lost his arm. So Tommy just puts in another wagon. Ran over the other arm, and he's missing both arms. You get the picture. He likes his AA meeting, especially when it's at the bar. And it's always at the bar nowadays. He's at the bar and he's talking to Juanita, a gal who had a botched boob job, and she is constantly telling every girl that will listen to her, you go in for a boob job, breast augmentation. You write down on both arms and both legs, do not take these off. And you write down on those boobs, make these larger. They took off her arms instead of, enhancing her bust. She got a nice big chunk of money out of it, and she got the really big boob job, and that probably wasn't a good idea because, she's top heavy now. She doesn't have the arms to catch herself when she falls, but, the rest of the AA meeting at the bar, Amputees Anonymous, they watch out for her at least while she's at the bar. They warn her if she's starting to tip over one way or another way. And that kind of thing. She's now in charge of the management of the AA meeting at the bar. And she's worried because they got drop in enrollment. Some members have moved away, that kind of thing, because they didn't grow their arms back. Well, maybe they did. Streets, the unseen business can do all kinds of things. But she's telling Tommy about that. Worst comes to worst, and they have to close the AA meeting at the bar. And Tommy doesn't like that because he doesn't tell Rhea, his girlfriend, that he's tired of listening to her nag. So he's going down to the bar to get a drink. Al always puts a nice straw in for him. Takes it over to his table if he's sitting at his table. He doesn't like, doesn't want to have to tell her, I'm tired of hearing you nag. He just says, well, he always says, I'm going to my AA meeting at the bar. He doesn't want to have to deal with Rhea afterwards, so he takes it upon himself to find amputees to fill of those stools at the Amputee Anonymous meeting at the bar. I think you've seen that. That's today's imagery. Yellow centered, purple flower, and the Saint Robustian with the skyline imagery. So this parable starts, and I'm going to do my sugar check as soon as I show you my card, my portfolio card. See my contact, think your contact, and yeah, try to call me at that number, my contact, and see if the devil's stealing your call. Stealing the opportunity to get a nice portfolio card, a nice business card, a nice personal card. Has as much or as little contact info as you want. Just your phone number, just your email, whatever. I can make several different versions of your contact image. Your favorite flowers as a contact image, not just skylines or moons. But you got to come see me in person, yeah. I'll do that. Yeah, 4260 Eagle Rock Boulevard, Apartment 409, Los Angeles, California, 90065. And I hope to get out there. It's a white sky. The sun's shining through, so the light's a little better. But in case some of you are wondering, if you want to know why it suddenly turned into Louisiana, the LA sky, I was always raining there. Like 50 inches of rain a year or something like that. If you want to know why, if you see it, it's like a week and it's like that, it means I bought flowers. And I'm trying to take some photos of those flowers, and they're fading now. You get to find out what the Chinese streets can do. Oh, it's our fun fiction. They can do all kinds of things. But yeah, it's blue out this side, or kind of blue, very light blue. Now that side where I'll be taking the photos without dirty glass in the way is it's white. So yeah, I can go out and it'll be white taking photos outside. Yeah, screen or glass. Okay. So if you're wondering why the LA sky has been hazed over for a week, I took one set of photos with some nice blue sky. And unlike the first set of photos of flowers I have bought, unlike that, some of them turned out. So let me do my sugar check as I tell you about Tami. He goes out just walking the streets, looking for amputees to come to our AA meeting at the bar. And he happens to see big sign out on the sidewalk, AA meeting in here. So he thinks, great. I'll talk to these guys and get them to come over to our AA meeting. So he goes in, and it's not like the fun. He figures it's going to be easy pickings because it's not fun. Like they're always, buying each other around at Al's bar there for the rest of the AA meeting at the bar, and This one's all very melancholy, and he sits down and listens to everybody tell their stories there. And you need a lot of blood sugar to grow a new pair of eyes. Either that or this is your family's lifeline. Try to call me right now, 424-229-4140. Can't reach me, you can't reach the customer. You don't know how many other customers you can't reach. And yeah, it's going to be born. A phone ring and I hear Mrs. Busy Signal, 257. It is not going to be born. If you need the fireman, police, paramedics, then you're getting that. So make a video if you hijack Lifeline right now. You got the timestamp on your phone. You got the number dialed. You make the video with your phone or someone else's phone, perhaps at the AA meeting. As you're trying to call me, tell me what you think of my Tami parables. You make the video, then they turn around and make the video your phone, not working. Whatever you get when you don't get a handsome bald guy, and nobody's got me yet with a nice 911 Flight 93 check. That's you trying to call me. The imagery designer. The funny parable teller. Make that video, whatever you get when you don't get me. That timestamp's on the phone, that number's dialed. When it doesn't sync up with our phone records, and yeah, I'm busy now at the end of the month, but I'd like to be able to get to where I'm making it every 6 months. Made the last one on Thanksgiving Day, last year, 2017. I got all calls to and from my phone. Yeah, I tell all firemen, all policemen, make videos of the fire station's phone or the police station's phone. Not working as you try to call me. I tell all soldiers, you protect America, that's part of it. Make that video of whatever you get when you don't get me from the military base's phone, each other's phone. Whatever you do get, you get censorship. You get the kind of religious censorship that can place someone named Hussein in the highest office in the world right after we got attacked by a whole lot of angry, violent, deadly Hussein. I don't care if you support everything Obama did that you know about. It didn't look right. It wasn't right with all the damn choices they had to place in our highest office in the world. Yeah, guys, you can't reach me. You don't know how many others, when you're trying to call up to tell folks to vote for this candidate or support this cause, you don't know how many. You're getting that phone ring, or Mrs. Business Signal. It's also your gates of livelihood when you get that, whatever business you might be in. But, yeah, they got the buffoon Trump in there right now, waving the Russian flag. Yeah, I don't like either one of them. Hussein or Donald Duck, as I call him every once in a while. If you want good leaders, you got to be the reporter. You call me up in front of reporters, network news anchors, local news anchors, any and all in the public eye. You make that video, whatever you get when you don't get me, you tell the reporters, the network news anchors, the unknown reporters, whoever. The famous reporters as well. Why can't I reach Melton? When else will my phone not be allowed to work? Everything you cover is fake news to me compared to my family's lifeline not working. And with this kind of incredibly easily documented, not one bit of mail, no FedEx, no UPS, no private carriers, no certified or non-certified mail from the U.S. Postal Service about my 93 checks about that Osama rumor that Obama is Osama's son. I didn't start it, guys. I just included it in my videos. Put the two side by side, Hussein, Obama. On one side, Osama bin Laden on the other, and look at the eyes. And don't give me that. This is 2018. Don't be a hater. I haven't got one comment about the Osama rumor. I haven't got one comment about these Tami parables. I've been doing daily for a year. That's a lot of mass censorship. Make that video, post that video, whatever you get when you don't get me. Now back to my Tommy. Tommy goes into that building and it's all those boring folks who aren't having their AA meeting at the bar. And he says, "Is it easy pickings?" He walks over to this one gal. Some of you are thinking about the title, and I think you're figuring it out. Walks over, sits down by this one gal who's missing one arm. And he says, "Hey, hi, I'm Tommy. Would you like to go to a bar and let me buy you a drink?" And yes, he's got one arm, one hand left. She slaps him. She says, "I'm here to go to my AA meeting. I don't want to be hit on by armless guys who want to buy me a drink." And yeah, he tries it a couple more times, and he's just trying to keep his AA meeting from getting closed up at the bar there, because you don't want Rio. Oh, there comes the package. Hold on. I'll be right back. Thank you. Oh, he's with, I recognized him. On-track ground, trying to see if it's UPS or, I think that's, ground is, whatever it is, he's UPS or, the, FedEx. Whoever he is, he looks, a lot like, the second Ricky at 3809 Blanks in Louisiana. Yeah, we had, over the years, we had two Rickies living next door. One was, a nice man, a small engine mechanic, and then the second Ricky was part of an independent, always where I go. Surrounded by that independent living place for folks who are mentally handicapped. And he looks like the second guy who always out smoking or walking around with his radio. Yeah, it seems funny to me. It is a street story there, but I don't want to get into it. Let me get back to Tommy. He asked a few more folks, and it's already up to 18. I have to show you my eyes and be done with it. They get angry at him and tell him to leave their AA meeting. And he does. He goes back to Al's bar where their nice AA folks are, and that's the eye there. Slowly but surely changing. That's what it looked like about 5 years ago. Smaller browner circles slowly disappearing. Bigger bluer circles growing in through and around. Oh yeah. Tell that joke you got perfectly just once, you never have to tell it again. Also goes for some serious stuff. What you believe in, and be a video pioneer, just making a video of your hijack call to me. Be the reporter. Ask that reporter you're calling me up in front of. You don't have to call him up. You can call me up right now. Try to. Ask them why can't I reach this pen? When else will my phone not be allowed to work? Why aren't you covering that? Simple question, and you try to call me and you document. You timestamp and time. And this is what they look like now. The smaller, the brown circle around the edge of the smaller brownish circle. The bigger eyes are blue, the bluer eyes, and they were grown in around and through. And now the kind of outer circle's missing. If you saw it there back a while back in the poster, the mini poster. And oh yeah, 10 years ago, 2009 I guess. Let me see if I still got it up handy. I'll have to keep it handy, maybe put it on the fridge or something so you can see. Yeah, just about all dark brown. You see a little bit of the bluish change there. That's genetic carpentry. You guys, don't try this at home. I'm the son of a carpenter. My dad himself taught me how to do this. And yes, it's medical research being passed by. When you can't reach me by phone, you don't know when else your phone won't be allowed to work. So make that video, post that video. Come see me in person afterwards. I'll design you a nice, cool contact image. For free. You gotta see me in person though. And yes, tear down the Great Wall of Evil that has at www.daffodilia.blogspot.com. Blogspot, just one word. And Daffodilia, daffodilia.blogspot.com and ChristComplex2.wixsite.com/Daffodilia. You'll see what I showed you in there. Up on that, hit the heart on the Wix site, hit the link on the other Daffodilia. Then you'll see that. Hopefully I'll get it up there soon. And yeah, over to the right there are 2 boxes on the Wix site, and you can follow the links on the other one. It'll take you to 20,000 plus. Growing. We're going to grow at the end of this month, May 2018. That's just me in it. All that imagery. Come tear down the Great Wall of Evil, and let's get started building a better world. When you see someone other than me, changing eyes in that imagery, we started to do that. Come tell me what Jesus' immaculate house needs besides truth. That Jesus' house is cornerstone. What does that house need to inspire the future and present to greatness with? Do that in person. Religious censorship that can place Hussein in our White House, stopping your phone, hijacking your phone. Come see me, tear down the Great Wall of Evil. Put yourself right there. Let's get started on the 1,000 points of light to inspire the future and the present to greatness with. See you tomorrow.